Hey, how are you today? I got a lot of good responses back from my videos that I left, which is kind of surprising. I really wasn't expecting that. Um, anyways, I'm looking a little dehydrated today, and I know exactly why that is. That is because of I took a lot of astragalus yesterday, and my in the Chinese Constitution, we're all one of 5 elements within our body constitution, and mine is wood. And that's why I have problems with dehydration, and astragalus really brings that out. Astragalus is also really good for bringing toxins to the surface. And somebody with a wood constitution like me, even though it's a tonic herb, a lot of herbs have side effects. And the side effect for me with my constitution being wood is astragalus makes me dehydrated. And it's not too far to see if you think about how wood, when it dries out. So I'm very sensitive. I drink more than enough water. And I'm just like, I'm looking at myself. I look really dehydrated. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about is some of people's responses to some of my things, and I'm surprised I got mostly good, positive response for the most part from everyone. And so, what do I want to address first? Is the Dr. David Jubb thing. I quote a lot of people, and I'm basically following truth now. When I first started my blogs, I was trying to do a lot of research, and truth just does more research than me, so why not? And he's getting the results I want. He's a creative person. He's very driven, a lot of same goals and stuff like that. So for me, why waste my time with, as I said earlier, with my nose in books when I need to be getting ready to do my music thing? Because going out on tour, me and my partner, he's sitting right over at the computer right now, going crazy trying to get our video in. I do the music and he does the visuals when we play out live. So truth every single day does I guess when he's probably not at Erewhon and he's not meditating and doing things like that, he's got his nose in books. There's a book on longevity it's about a 5-6 inch thick book that he's taken in, that they have at the tonic bar there, and I can tell you right now, me tackling that book would be quite amazing. So I'm looking for someone that's getting the results I want. And so truth has gone over the work of Dr. David Jubb. Truth has gone over the work of David Wolf. And so it's been filtered through him. And so, yes, Dr. David Jubb has said a lot of things, that are a little different. And so I'm seeing results I want. And so some major steps that I'm taking that are truth calkins that go against fruitarian and all that kind of stuff, and things have been said about, sugar, fruit, all that stuff. I'm following this regiment that Truth's doing. It's completely 100% body ecology diet. As I said, I'm following people that are getting results I want. So I'm kind of backing off and on some of the things that I've said. I learn the principles of stuff and then I follow, because I'm not a health practitioner. I'm not a health coach. I'm doing my own thing, and my main things first. Beat HIV first. I've done that. Longevity second. I'm on that road. Insane, over-the-top creativity is also. I'm not sure if longevity is, probably creativity thing is second. And at 46, I'm pretty sure if I'm pursuing the longevity thing, the creativity thing's coming in there. And I don't think it's too hard for anybody to see in terms of creativity. Creativity disappears with the Jing. What am I stumbling on my thoughts here? Creative musicians, amazing people. Most people stop becoming creative after somewhere around 40, or definitely by 45. Good examples of that are some of the musicians that I've liked when I was a boy, which would be like Led Zeppelin, Yes, Pink Floyd, all that. Those guys were amazingly creative, and then as they started hitting their mid-40s, Hey, it's not too hard for anybody that follows music to know that Led Zeppelin ain't done shit. Yes does stuff, and it's not as good as their old stuff. Same with Pink Floyd. I personally am operating at a higher level of creativity than I was at a younger age. I had a lot more drive, but my creative level is much more quality, much more quality, and anyways, and I do a lot more stuff than I did back then. So I wanted to, somebody asked about David Jubb saying that we're fruitarian, or fruit, and the confusion on that word, and I can't remember. This is an interview with Patrick Tempone on The Best Day Ever with Dr. David Jubb, and Dr. David Jubb said we are frugivore, not frugivarian. I forget what the word is. The words are very close to each other, and one means stuff that comes from a flower, and the other one means complete fruit eating. Where am I going with all this? I start these blogs. I never know where I'm going. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to talk about, and God, I look at some of my shit and I'm so fucking scattered sometimes, so I'll try to keep it together here. In the long run, fruit and sugar increase inflammation in the body. Inflammation eats on the jing. And so I'm after longevity. I want to live as long as I can in this body. And I was watching actually a video from Brandon Gilbert, Herbal Gardener 00, yesterday about the Tibetan Book of the Dead, about the thinking that we become too attached to our bodies, or it's not wrong to just live your life and do what you're going to do, and then you just discard this body that you have and go into the next life. And I've heard Truth talk about this and say it's not a sin to live your life the way you want to do it, make yourself happy, you wear your body out, and then you go get another one. So, but that's not what I'm doing, and I know that's not what Truth's doing, and I know that's what some other people are doing. I'm keeping this body. I have amazing things to do. This planet is in distress, and I feel like I've had blessings that I really need to get on with reaching my my max potential that's in this body. I know I'm an old soul, and so I know that I need to be a major player in saving this planet, and I'm doing the way I'm drawn, and so I know that I need to save this body. So the reason that I'm choosing some of these things, it's like, yeah, you can eat fruit, go ahead. Yeah, you can eat sugar, go ahead. But in the long run, it's just going to increase inflammation in your body, and because sugar feeds inflammation. And I can tell you that's very true with me, because just a week or two ago, I think I already talked about this, is I had a couple loganberries. I went down into Chinatown, and I have a gum erosion right here that this tooth probably could have been pulled by a standard dentist 3 years ago. And when I went on the body ecology diet, it just stopped. It's in suspense right now. It doesn't do anything. But I'll tell you what, as soon as I got those loganberries in me, the shit started going on again. And now it's not. I stopped. So inflammation it eats into your jing. Okay, the other thing I want to address is the ethical pain. What's somebody saying about that? I forget who it was. And I'm trying to address all my stuff every single day, because I really don't have time to type. And it's easier for me to just address this stuff like this. And I'll try to get more on with answering questions, because I'm trying to create a community. And I'm not trying to be the leader or anything. I love the comments that people are putting up and what have you. So the reason, I think it's amazing to be completely vegan, and avoid all pain and all that kind of stuff, but I just say, there's a cosmic pecking order, and there might be aliens that might consider us like food, and I'll tell you, picture where I'm going with that. And so anyways, I'm not eating that much meat, and I have a second point of view on that, and that is that I'm eating with what I'm planning to do. I think I'm going to eat chicken tartare probably once a week or once every 10 days, and so I'm putting very little weight on the planet. But you vegan starchaholics, and you people that generate a lot of trash, even though you're not, the earth is living also, and you're putting pain on the earth, like eating all these wheat products and all this stuff that's processed, that where people are, you're driving in your cars and you're creating pollution and all this kind of stuff. And so there's an angle on everything. It's just like a vegan that eats at Trader Joe's all the time. Great, you're a vegan, but you're generating a ton of trash because all that stuff is prepackaged and what have you. So anyways, I'm going to sign off on that one, and we're going to go over into a part 2. I really wasn't wanting to do 2 videos every day. Here we go.